The sudden closing of an auto body repair shop in North Austin has left some customers wondering what happened to their cars. Well, the KVUE Defenders first told you about customer concerns with this shop back in May. They were telling us about months-long delays, along with allegations about escalating repair costs and excessive storage fees. Now the owner of the closed shop says customers still won't get their cars back until they pay. Here's investigative reporter Jenny Lee.
Five people.
I never received my car back.
With one thing in common.
I personally never saw my truck again.
The last time they laid eyes on their trucks and cars.
Why can't you give us the car?
Was at Hale Specialist Auto Body and Collision in North Austin.
We have no idea how we're going to get them back.
When it was still in business.
Hear everything just shattering.
Back in May, we showed you how customers like Ernesto and Shell Ojeda accused Hale Specialists of driving up repair costs and taking months to complete repairs.
On October 9th, when you dropped off the car, did they give you any indication that it would take 6 months? No, ma'am.
We also discovered several lawsuits filed by customers and insurance companies against Hale Specialists, some claiming the shop is holding vehicles hostage for thousands of dollars in excessive storage fees. In August, we found Hale Specialists closed down, the front gate chained and locked, leaving these customers,
well, it really gets my blood boiling.
Beyond frustrated.
It gets you so angry that you lose sleep over it.
Joe Vistano says the nightmare started after his wife took her car to Hale Specialists in February. Hale pounded their Honda HR-V in September of 2023 when severe thunderstorms caused $600 million worth of hail damage in Travis and Williamson counties, the costliest ever for the Austin area. Vistano's wife, Sophie, shared her text messages between her and shop staffers. She says she reached out 8 times in a 5-week period to try to get updates. She didn't get responses 5 of those times. When she did,
they had multiple excuses throughout the time. Sometimes it was illness, sometimes it was staffing issues, sometimes it was parts.
The Vistanos called it gross unprofessionalism in their complaint at the Texas Attorney General's office. They also claim repair costs kept going up.
It's completely ludicrous.
First, Hale Specialists estimated repairs would be a little more than $5,200, then nearly $9,700 a month later to cover the cost of painting, work the Vistanos say the employees messed up. When the shop wanted another $1,200 to replace a windshield the Vistanos said wasn't damaged during the hailstorm, their insurance company refused to pay any more. In a letter to the Texas Department of Insurance, Texas Farm Bureau stated that it is not, quote, responsible for rates above the market rate, nor are we responsible for a shop that charges excessive rates or chooses repairs that lead to excessive costs.
In order to get your car back, you're going to have to pay this outrageous bill.
7 months later, the Vistanos still don't have their car. They don't even know where it is.
We thought it was only us.
No, they said they're going to keep it. And so they kept it.
Marie Lee says Hale Specialists also kept her car when she couldn't afford the thousands of dollars the shop claimed she owed in storage fees. Fees, Lee says, she knew nothing about.
The story didn't match up because they said they had my car apart. The charges was for moving the car every day in and out of the building.
Lee couldn't afford an attorney to pursue the matter. Neither could Sephra Ricks.
They said as long as my car was going to stay in, they was going to keep charging me $300 a day.
Ricks says Hale Specialists kept her car when she couldn't pay the thousands the shop said she owed in storage fees. Fees that racked up as her car was being repaired. She says her insurance refused to pay what the shop wanted and totaled her car instead.
It went from getting an estimate of repairs, thinking that they were going to fix it, and then it went like 2 days later that my car was being totaled because the amount was way more than what my car was worth.
Erica Michaud tells a similar story.
So they wanted $300 a day for 52 days plus all the other fees. So they wanted my insurance to then pay $20,000 after they already got the $18,000 for fixing my vehicle.
Michaud hasn't seen her car since February of 2023. We called, texted, and emailed the owner about these customers' cars. No response from Michael Chinada. But a crisis communications consultant Chinada hired confirmed that the business did close and said Chinada wanted to pass along the message, quote, Congratulations to KVUE for destroying a business that fought every day to protect Austin residents from unscrupulous insurance companies trying to cheaply and improperly fix damaged cars. End quote. The consultant also said customers' cars will be delivered once balances are paid. If not, they'll be sent to a third-party storage facility.
Since they've closed, they're not answering their phones.
Crystal Byrne says she's had no luck getting any information about her son's car. She says Hail Specialist has had it since March. After repair costs increased from $12,000 to more than $14,300, she says their insurance refused to pay any more. They still owe more than $5,000.
And they wanted more money from the insurance, but the insurance couldn't do it because, for one, they wouldn't provide more pictures and a good reason why they needed more money for the work.
Even customers who got their vehicles back say after their experiences, they're not surprised that Hail Specialist shut down.
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I treated even one customer the way that I was treated, much less having multiple people like this.
I've been in the service industry my entire life, and that's by far the worst service I've ever received.
And this is horrible. This is terrible what's happened to these people.
Despite what they went through, these customers wanted to share their stories.
It was devastating.
To warn others.
It was a traumatic experience.
For the KVUE Defenders, I'm Jenny Lee.
Thank you, Jenny. And Austin police tell us they're looking into reports of auto theft against Hail Specialists that's been filed by customers. But they also say one of the challenges investigators face is that the claims stem from civil matters. Meanwhile, some of those civil lawsuits against Hail Specialists are still pending. If you have a tip for the KVUE Defenders you want them to investigate, send us an email to defenders@kvue.com or give us a call at 512-533-2231.